Okay. When I was first doing the test of this, I had to review the footage because I thought the sound was lagging behind. No, that's just how the sound is. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play Amnesia the Bunker today, because everyone knows that when you're starting a new Let's Play channel, you have to go ahead and start with a horror game. That's pretty much a given. As a record, I never played any of the previous Amnesias, I think, and the last horror game I played was probably Monstrum? Question mark? Yeah, we're gonna go with Monstrum. I guess you could also count Northern Journey, but there's a lot more going on there than just horror game. So, for the sake of brevity, yeah, Monstrum, last horror game. So, Amnesia the Bunker. Oh, and before we get to that, before we move any further, frictional games. Naughty. You shouldn't have disabled your demo. That's bad. That's bad practice. Naughty. That's bad practice. Slap your hand. No, bad. Bad frictional. Okay. Difficulty mode. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Difficulty mode. Okay. I don't like difficulty modes in horror games, because that usually translates to how long you have to sit and wait for the monster to go away, or how scarce your flashlight batteries are. Very annoying mechanics. No one likes to wait for an extended period of time. They'd rather, keep moving. So, okay. Let's see what the game says is going on. Okay. A horror experience where dying is part of the thrill. It is vital to adapt, use caution, and strategize to survive. Okay. Craving an intense nightmare? Be ready for unforgiving encounters and extreme caution in a true horror test. What does that mean, though? What does that mean? Easy. Experience the chilling atmosphere without the constant stress of death. Enjoy the horror, die less, and explore at your own pace. Okay, so this is journalism mode. Okay. Normal. This is probably what you're intended to play on. And hard. Now, okay. I like playing... Which one do I want to start on? You know what? We're going to go with hard. Because I hate myself. We're going to go with hard. And if need be, I will bump it back down to normal. Hopefully... Sorry. If you hear anything in the background, that's just my dog and my puppy. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, hard. We're going with hard here. Video distortion effects. Enable or disable hints. Turn on or off gameplay hints. We recommend hints on for your first playthrough. Game pausing hints. Whether in-game hints should pause the game. We recommend this. Thing is, I have no frame of reference. Are these life-saving hints? Will I die? Is this information that is conveyed to you naturally, organically, or is this information that I will never figure out unless the game tells me? We will keep the hints on for now. Let's get into it. It was a dark and stormy night. I was taking a creative writing course. Oh, the barbed wire loading screen. Not the most elegant solution, but it's nice enough. It's nice enough. It does the trick. That's what you need it to. Okay, why have we come down with Amnesia this time? You'll survive this way. You'll need two things. First, a basic set of skills. Second, a sense of whatever to do whatever is necessary. I can teach you the first. The second is up to you. Remain General Brigade of the Third Republic. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay, I got a gun. Okay, this is... Okay. Sorry, you kind of caught me out here. Right? First, well, LB while moving to right. Okay. Yeah, getting the hints was a good idea. How do I open this? Wait. Right stick? Right stick? What do you mean? First challenge of the game. First challenge of the game. I can't open a door. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. As you can see, this is the level of intelligence we're operating on. Controller mapping. Toggle gas mask. Crouch. Equip. Okay, yeah, so right trigger should be... To open doors, press enter. Oh, interact and then push and pull. Oh! Interact, push, pull. Okay, okay, mystery solved. That's different. I've never seen a game do it quite like that. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. First, open air quote, puzzle solved. Can I wear this? No. Hold down X to check how many... Okay. Hints were a good idea. Press R while holding down. Okay. Wait, that's all I've got? Oh, that entire thing just gave me one bullet? Okay. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, they're apparently just leaving a single bullet in each cartridge. Okay. Sorry about that. Probably decided that she wanted to go ahead and use the bathroom right then. Accept no substitutes. Gotta happen right now. Oh. How do... Oh, okay. I can move this. Do I want to move it? I guess. Okay. Can move that one, can't move the others. To what end? I assume that this is like the system that they had in place for the... first few Amnesia games. The frictional is a lot of things, but innovative is not something they are commonly known for. Oh no. We're playing as French soldiers, aren't we? No comment, no comment. Let's keep moving. Why can't I move this? Oh. Oh, okay. Good to know, good to know. I can just throw bricks. Oh. Just casually moseying through, Just casually moseying through a trench. What could possibly go wrong? Wait. Oh. I am so going to die. Okay. Yeah, this one's got some weight. What is that? Oh! Another bullet. My secret hunting skills are going to come in handy here. You can rotate an object using the directional pad. Okay. Millet. Okay. Come with me. Oh! Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. I don't want to die. Okay. How do I get through? Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Thank you. You're injured. hold the start button to see how bad it is. Okay. Took like 15 bullets. Okay, so I take it to assume that this means really bad. Oh, we can lock doors. Thank goodness. Are you gonna teach me how to heal up a little bit? How do I... An item that can be used for crafting. Pick up the other cloth and press... Okay. Okay, this would be useful in real life, but I don't think it's going to help me here. How do I heal? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. This is obviously a case of me being stupid. Controller mapping. How do I heal? That is the real question. How do I heal? Oh! Wait a second. Wait a second. I pressed that button before. I pressed it 3 times. Okay. Okay. I don't know why it decided to work now and not before, but hey. Bandage. Okay. Hold down the left trigger ready the item, and then press R. Oh, this is a game of systems. Not that I'm complaining. All right, got my insides back on my inside, which is always a plus, always a positive. Let's see what else is in here before we continue running around. I don't think I can open this, not readily anyway. Ooh! I have a bad idea. I have an exceptionally bad idea. What if I go ahead and I throw the grenade? This could be an exceptionally bad idea for me, but I am nothing if not full of bad ideas. Okay, I'm pretty sure that if I hadn't gotten out of the way, that would have turned out a lot worse. Like, in real life, if I had been anywhere other than the other side of the other door, that would have turned me into coleslaw, but hey. I don't have to worry about things like that in here, apparently. Okay, gun out. Gun out. Gun out. How do I get the gun out? One of these is gun. Bring gun out. Okay. X is gun. Alright. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this. So far I haven't had to use the revolver, which is good because I've only got like 5 bullets. There was another tunnel back there. I'm gonna go back and check. Probably a bad idea. But, hey, I'm playing a horror game that I've never played before and I have no idea what the franchise is about. I know that it's about amnesia. That's all I know. You know that it's about amnesia and that supposedly a lot of people have said it's good. So, pardon? Okay, slight error, but I'm willing to give the devs the benefit of the doubt. Okay, let's not focus on that. It's really good. I find my first major bug. Oh, sorry there, Hans. Yeah, nothing to see. Let's keep it moving. Now, the systems are fairly clunky, but I can't say that's a bad thing in this instance. It is a horror game, so hopefully it all goes smoothly from here on out. I know I'm gonna get oh, okay, video game logic. I know all about this one. Oh, points of no return. My favorite. Now, part of me is wondering: is this World War I or World War II? Angry potato. Oh, it's behind me as well. Okay, keep moving. Oh, we're just gonna die here then. Okay. Well, thank you, Lambert. Now, I did see the prompts for like a gas mask before.
There you have it, huh? Ah, fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight, then. C'est la vie.
Okay, so we're out on patrol in the haunted forest, and then shenanigans happen. You can't look at these brambles and not say haunted forest. Oh. Okay. Do we want to go down? Yes? No? Huh. Do we go back? Oh, okay. Cutscene just didn't want to trigger initially.
get you out of here.
You know, I bet this studio saves a mint on animation.
My leg. Too weak. I'll get you back to safety. Just hold on to me.
Okay, so we actually have two characters. Lambert and Henry, they seem to be good friends. Ah, great. The Krauts. Oh, Henry's dead. Okay, so now I'm guessing the true game begins. And only 30 minutes of my bumbling. Do I still have my 5 bullets? I would like them. They'd be very... Well, 4 bullets, I guess. I had to spend one on the explosive barrel. Alright. Alright, so we are in the titular bunker now, I assume. And... First thing I think I need is a flashlight. Do we have anything of use around here? Okay, we woke up on the mattress that isn't bloody, so I take that as a good sign. There's a lamp, a book. Does the book have anything? Okay. Oh, I assume that's a cross. That's not a good sign for like a person's deathbed. Here, you're gonna need this. All the notes that you pick up can be found under the hints tab in the inventory. You can directly... Okay. Dr. Joski. Josiki. Dr. Josinki. Soldat Clement admitted to medical treatment following in the events of the 9th of July. 9th of July 1916. That would be the First World War, wouldn't it? You'll have to forgive me, I'm not well versed in the World War. I just know that they happened. Personal effects held in storage locker. Patient remains weak state. Only brief period of time. Was aroused. Had reports no memory of events. Most likely due to severe trauma. Will continue to monitor. Dr. Student from neurological test. Dr. Josinski. Okay, I think that's enunciating it correctly. Josinski. Would that be Polish? Okay, so they're grouped by author. That makes things a little bit easier. I'm not just going to be randomly flipping them around. I'll have an idea of who's saying what, who's talking about behind my back. Yeah, that's an ominous looking hole. Nobody out of there. Let's take a look around first. Am I hearing things? Bunch of medical supplies. Can't open it. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now we're working. Now we're cooking with gas. We got something here. Okay, it's definitely not me. I'm definitely hearing something rattling around. Maybe that's just general ambiance. Maybe a pencil. Mightier than the sword. Don't think that's going to save me from any monsters, though. That is a loud pencil. Alright. Well. Can't smoke a cigarette. Can't do anything else. I think we are about ready to go. Still don't have our gun. Okay, everything is gone. We are starting from square. Okay, that hole concerns me. Ooh. I don't like this. I'm gonna die. Just accept it. I'm gonna die. Accept it. Just accept your morality. Mortality, not morality. Very few things are moral in war. Bring out or put away flash. Please don't have batteries. Please, for the love of all that is good and pure, don't have batteries.
9th of July.
Oh.
1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Oh, the thought of eating repulses me.
Huh. Okay, so apparently, yeah, we have amnesia. Something happened. We did a bad. But 10th of July, 9th of July, like right before. Now it doesn't say 10th of July. So it doesn't say 9th of July, 1966. So this could be a year before, or it could be. Or it could be a day before. The mystery thickens. Hold down Y to charge the flashlight. Be careful not to make too much noise. What do you mean charge the flashlight? Oh no. Oh no. I love that, but I hate it. Oh no. I love that idea. I don't have to worry about juggling batteries. I will take that. That is completely acceptable. But there are a lot of buttons I'm going to have to remember. Let's go ahead and check that hole first. Because I hate myself. So, rev up the flashlight. Alright. And okay, nothing in there. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. We'll go ahead and continue on our way for now. I'm sure plenty of horrible things will happen that will make us question what we're doing. Okay, we got photos. Lovely. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Beautiful even. Sure, this will turn out for the best. Autopsy of Rennet. And lacerations, chest cavity torn to shreds, every cracked skull cracked. Who could have done this to him? Was it me? I hope it wasn't me. The delayed sounds are going to get me because I don't know what's me doing things and what's cause and what's effect. If you get my gist. Well, this is double plus on good. What is that? Fuel. Okay. Hand crank flashlight, fuel. Okay. So the hand crank flashlight, very good innovation there. We don't have to go scavenging for resources. We just have to make a fool of ourselves, like with a rattler. Well, okay, that's a rib cage. Probably 3 will do the trick. Is that? That is a trapdoor. Okay. So they did not originate here. They were sent here. Good to know. Just gotta close that. Forget about it. Firewood. Oh no. Alright. Another one of those holes. Padlock. The mess hall, right? I'm sorry, I'm a little quiet, but this has actually got me intrigued. Not a lot of horror games can say that. Normally, I'm quite bored. Uh-oh. Strings coming up. There's one of those holes over there. Little bits of blood. Pardon? And it may just be me, but it looks like these holes are getting progressively bigger.
Is someone there? I am over here.
I do not trust that at all. Bad sound. Hello?
Thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here. Rat fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape? You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me.
What thing?
Here, take this. Finish me off, please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please.
Okay. I'd rather not, but I understand your point of view, friend. And if it is your request, someone has to do it. Can't you just come with me, though? Come on. Come on. Gun. Come out, gun. Okay. This is definitely going to get me killed. Do we have any more? No more bullets. Okay. Better take a look around just in case. I don't get the sense I'll be able to come back here. Woo. Okay. Well, that's no good. Okay. Sorry, friend. Well, now we know why all these holes are here. Doesn't make me feel any better, but not good. How do I get that open? What do I do now? Okay. Bad situation. Bad situation. What do I do? What do I do? Why can't I open this? Bad. Bad. Okay. Well. Well, this is deeply unpleasant. Is there a way out? This is the burning room from before. I am more than a little lost. Why did I put it away? I don't remember asking you to do that, Henry. Okay. We're back where we began, and I have no idea what to do, and I can't see anything. Have to find X, Y, and Z, but how do I find X, Y, and Z when everything is closed? Game, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I have to find a way to open this, but I don't know where to go. Okay, where to go, what to do, what to do, what to do. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit... I feel compelled to stay quiet, but I can't quite bring myself to narrate, and I'm a little bit lost. What's that? Meat. Some expired meat. Should not be consumed. Better to attract rodents and other bunker pests can be thrown. Okay. Does not help me at all. How do I get that? I have to get that other door open. That's all I can assume. But I can't get it open. Is this the monster coming again? Wait. Was there a light there for a second? Well, I am well and truly stuck. I don't know how to open that, and this monster is going to come for me eventually. I suspect. I have no concrete evidence of that, but I'm just taking an educated guess that eventually it's going to find me and it's going to do horrible things to me. Okay, maybe I can break down the door using this. Bit of a bold assumption, but okay. And I will say this is a very tense game. Okay, that is not working. Do I have a key of any kind? Do I have any way of getting around this, through this? Kind of at a loss here. Okay. Notes. Photos. Yeah, I have to get out of here. How do I get out of here? More questions than answers. Didn't get anything from him that I can use. I have a gun. Gun nice. Step in right direction. But I'm going to need a lot more than simple firepower in order to get out of here. Come on. Think. What am I missing? I am genuinely baffled. I am bamboozled. I am stumped. There's nothing that any of this is useful for. Power's out. I can't think of anything to do. I am genuinely at a loss. The fear is more or less past. Now I'm just confused. Have to get out. Okay, good idea. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. But where do I go? How do I get there? Dang it. Where do I go? How do I get there? Questions. There's too many questions, not enough answers. I mean, maybe there's something that I forgot. Maybe there's something that I overlooked. That monster is going to come back anytime. Well, presumably. I really have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I'm just lost and confused in the middle of nowhere. I suspect that I should be able to open that door, but I don't know if there's more to it than that. I feel like I shouldn't be getting stuck on the very first dare I call it, puzzle. But I am. Maybe I need to shoot the padlock? I'd hate to waste the bullet. I may not have any choice, though. Well, we'll see if this works. Is there a way to save? Nope. Hey! That works. I was probably told to do that. Press hold. While moving to run. Let me move. Oh, door doesn't go that far, huh? Oh, this is awkward. Okay. So we found the fuse box, but that doesn't help me because there are no fuses. Okay. Okay. But back up there, there's another door. Wow. Okay, just getting to the administrator's office was it was a trick. I suppose I should have thought about blasting the padlock beforehand. Honestly, it didn't occur to me. Metal padlocks, closed room seemed like a good way to perforate your skull, but hey, I'm not a game designer. What do I know? All right. Let's see here. Update all medical and mortuary personnel. The rat problem has not gotten any better. They are swarming every body. They're even coming after the wounded. But the vermin have no interest in flesh after it is burnt. So a new policy must be instituted. The bodies of all deceased soldiers must be burned. I have spoken to Father Derez. That probably translates to something ominous, but I'll skip that for now. About the matter, he will provide proper consecration for the deceased. Remains will be preserved for families. This is not ideal, and it fills my soul with pain. But burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats from coming. So burn them we must. Okay. Oh. Ooh, New Testament. Can I open this, flip through a few pages? Might find some comfort in there. Ooh, ooh, come here. What you got for me? There we go. And the answer is a profound amount of nothing. I'm gonna lock that. I'm just gonna keep everything locked. That's probably gonna backfire horribly at some juncture, but I have not crossed that bridge yet, so I'm gonna do it. Now, if the light could stay on for longer than 5 seconds, I would appreciate that. What's this? What? Dog tags? Oh boy. What we got? What we got? Note from head clerk. Dr. Frilou. Important. When in processing deceased soldiers, please check the reverse side of their ID tag for any messages, symbols, or locker codes. These are to be wiped clean before the tag is preserved and recorded. Oh. Okay. You can save your progress by lighting lamps. But I imagine that's only the one. Like, once it's lit, that's it. You got your one. Use this box for storing things in your inventory. Okay, well, I have no current use for fuel, so we'll place that in there. Flashlight, why would I ever drop that? Gun. Honestly, I'm half tempted to put it in there because I suspect that that bullets are precious, and I will have few uses for them outside of like emergency keys. That having been said, I'm gonna keep it for now. Didn't see any tags on that. Didn't see any clues on that first one. Okay, so that brings out like soldiers' quarters, arsenal, officers' quarters, maintenance, and exit. And this is just a map, right? It will be updated with objectives and details as you progress. Oh, okay. So I know what all these things are. Soldiers' quarters, prison, exit. Where am I? I am right there. Sick room, officers' mess hall, generator room, which I assume is down in those steps. Yeah. I think I'm getting this. Okay. So the sick room. Yeah. I got out of the sick room. I went ahead and left across. Okay. I was in the sick room. I went north, headed never to the east, to the medical storage, doctor's office, headed south. That was the officer's mess hall. The area that was blocked leads to the strategic office, the one that I shot the door through. Okay. Okay, so the staircase down that I'm looking at, it leads to the generator room. The door that I just looked through, it goes directly out to the exit. Then there's missing storage. Okay, but most likely the exit is blocked. I believe they mentioned that. So I have to go to the arsenal in order to get that sorted out. But I imagine I first have to go to the generator room. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, this is a first start. I think I'm going to end this one here. Press this light, and away we go. Progress saved. Well, this was interesting for me. I don't know how interesting it was for you guys, but I had fun.